Okay, this is lesson 3. Sorry about the TV, too bad. We model those additional columns at the perimeter of these interior walls, the stairwell walls. What I'm going to do is hide the columns, hide the exterior walls. Let's talk about how we can model the walls that enclose the stairwell, presumably 2-hour walls, bathrooms. I'm going to simplify them because there's no need at this time to differentiate the wall thicknesses or wall types. Drawing appears, it appears these walls are about 6 1/8 inch in thickness. Made a bizarre decision to make these walls behind toilets 4-inch walls. So let's just say we're going to make them 6-inch walls. Just like any other system of walls that, the outside perimeter of which we can draw, we're just going to trace around Now, remember, we drew a column here, so I'm going to lock the red axis in place in reverse direction there. Same here. To there, to there, to there. All right? So that's the perimeter of that enclosure. The other one is not symmetrical, so we're going to have to do that one separately. Just so that we're clear, let's hide these underlays and we're going to offset that shape 6 inches. These walls probably have a height of 14 feet, as do the others, at least insofar as we've been able to infer from the plans. So I'm going to say these walls are 14 feet in height. What happened? Let's try that again. $14 enter. Select that. Triple click. Make it a group. Alright, so that's the enclosure that houses all, whatever's going on in here. Let's do the same for this. We haven't put it on layers yet. We haven't organized it. But I'm using the same idea. I'm drawing the perimeter. These are elevator walls. They're probably thicker, but I'm going to ignore that and draw. We can always adjust this afterwards. All right, so I drew around that perimeter. Didn't quite get the thickness of those walls, but there's some stuff drawn in there that we don't understand. So, hiding the CAD file, I'm going to do the same. 6 inches and extrude to a height of 14 feet. Let's take out this. $14 and 14 feet. Enter. Triple click. Make it a group. So what have we got now? We've got two groups of walls that enclose, whatever's going on centrally here. If we turn on the columns, we see that, part of what's going on centrally is commingled with, these columns. Thickness of the walls outside the elevators, we're not concerned with that right now. We're talking about a competition where we're probably not going to scrutinize that in any amount of detail. Certainly at some point we're going to have to draw a wall between the stairwells and the elevators and whatever this chase mechanical enclosure might be. But for now, let's leave that at lesson 3. Let's create a layer called walls core. Right? I think everybody kind of understands what that might mean. And I'm going to select these two groups and move them to walls core. So what have we got so far? Walls exterior, columns, core walls, an AutoCAD underlay. We haven't looked at the program, so I'm not really sure if we're going to have to negotiate between floors, but we can decide that afterwards. Not the first time we will have proceeded without knowing what the program was.